quite literally a quarter of a year later. That is crazy to say. Quarter of a year. It has been 3.5 months. Check it out.
She beefy.
Yeah. So we got the drive shaft in for the GT350 finally. We had to pull the bracket off at the bottom of the shifter to be able to fit it up in place, but this thing finally came in. We just got it up here to test fit it, realized that it fit, and because it was such a pain to get in, we weren't going to take it back out to film. So you guys missed the drive shaft install.
No, it's not done yet. It's just holding in there. I don't miss anything, guys. It's okay.
Imagine this. This drive shaft, it came out of that box, and then we put it there.
There you go. You can live vicariously.
Yeah. Anyways, this car, now that the drive shaft came in, is very, very, very close to being done. In fact, it is so close that my stomach's kind of tingling right now, even just sitting here talking about it. Lund is writing a bass tune for the car right now. We're waiting on injectors to come in from FIC. Those will be here hopefully tomorrow. I got them 1 day shipped, so if that works out, they'll be here tomorrow. So injectors are going in, drive shaft in today. After that, probably tomorrow, Doug is gonna get started working on trying to fab up an exhaust to come from the turbos and the downpipes, obviously all the way back. But we've got our factory cap back that we kind of got to made it up to. If you guys remember the first time that we did this turbo kit, we kind of fabbed up a mid pipe, but we had to reconfigure our headers, and the turbos are in a little bit different location and the downpipes are a little bit different as well. So we can't use the same stuff that we did before. So we kind of just got to chop that up and redo it. After that, I will say that we are getting really freaking close. Drive shaft, like I said, going in today. Exhaust is gonna get fabbed up tomorrow. We're gonna finish hooking up injectors hopefully tomorrow. Fuel rails, fuel lines, and hopefully, crossing my fingers if all goes well, we get a bass tune from Lund. This thing will be ready for its first start. Maybe even by the end of this video. Who knows? Cue the intro.
What you got there, bud?
Ooh, FIC, thank you guys so much. I called them yesterday. This is literally becoming a meme. Wow. I called them yesterday and I was like, hey, I need some injectors for the GT350. We're trying to start it up. And they were like, when do you need them? And I said, really, the best time to get them would be now, but I know that's impossible. Again, I'm not sure how this even works because this is take 2 that this has happened, but 16 hours later and here they are. I don't know. But anyways, these are 1650cc injectors. They are very, very mean, but this is what is going to allow us to get the GT350 upwards of probably 12, 13, 1400 horsepower. I don't know. I really don't know what it's going to make at all.
Something
I could just be talking out of my ass.
Break a world record.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's like you knew me.
Break a world record. You won't drive the shit out of that car.
But Rob, I'm a no driving ass motherfucker.
Oh, that's right. Thanks, Internet, for telling us. Very cool. Bitch, I'll gap you with that motherfucker not running.
Whoa.
Hey, they matched the car.
They do. Let me think. We got the drive shaft put in yesterday. The injectors are here today. We'll be able to hook up the remaining fuel lines, and I believe I'm working on getting a bass tune. So, you guys might be in luck. It's looking like we will be able to start this car up before the end of this video.
Woohoo.
All right.
Burn up!
Yes, sir!
Burn up! Burn up!
Welcome to the channel. We're in the graveyard right now. The boneyard, where all the cars are destroyed. Today, we're gonna be working on the GT350, trying to get it basically first started. And I gotta run you guys through some stuff that you're gonna be really upset with me about. And I don't blame you, I understand why you're gonna be upset. But first, let me give at least some sort of explanation to explain to you guys why we haven't been able to show much on this car. So first off, if you missed the video where this car blew up, go check it out. It sucked. Second off, if you missed the video where this car blew up, go check it out. It sucked. Long story short, the entire time that I was trying to get these cars ready to go to the track, because in my opinion, the track day was prioritized above everything else. I wanted to make sure that everything was ready to bring you guys a crazy cool video. The same day, if you guys remember, whenever I was taking the black car out to go data log it and just to try to get a few test hits on the street with it, Doug was here working on the GT350. And Doug actually has pretty much made all of the progress on the car and just about finished it up, which sucks that I didn't get to show a lot of it. But the only thing is that these cars kind of didn't go as planned. That's pretty much why. And so he was here working on them in the meantime. We got the car finished up, which is good because now, being that these two are, you know, broken, we'll have this one. Today what we're gonna do is finish up the last little bits of stuff. It's really not much because like I said, Doug really has been busting his ass on the car and it came out really good. He actually fabricated a lot of stuff on the car, more than what you probably even know. But I'm gonna walk you guys through that real quick because we haven't even gotten to show anything of the car. And I get it, you're upset. I probably would be too. But like I said, it was very much so out of my control and I hope you guys can understand that because it's been a rough few weeks, to say the least. But anyways, update on the GT350. Doug went and got this exhaust put back on, but to get the exhaust put on, you remember I told you guys we got the new turbo headers put on. Everything looks great under here. The issue was that our new headers were clocked slightly different angles, so we had to get a different piece to connect our mid pipe here to the turbos, and this is pretty much where Doug Fab comes into play.
Yeah, I mean, we just had to rework some of the downpipe areas and stuff like this. They just, you know, nothing quite fit the same, so we had to do a little angles here, kind of a little bit of angle here, rework some of this. Made it back to the factory rear active exhaust, so
we get to retain that still. Yeah. We did get the drive shaft in, which I know you guys saw, but the drive shaft is in up there. And something else that Doug did that was really cool is inside of here.
Got our loop and an exhaust hanger in one, kind of.
You can barely see, but right there, there's a drive shaft safety loop that Doug fabricated just to make sure that in case the drive shaft breaks, you know, we don't catapult the car. And also, pretty cool, coming off of that same hanger, or off of the same drive shaft loop, we've got an exhaust hanger right there. Previously, the issue that we were having, as you guys remember, was that we were having a lot of weight hanging off of the headers, and that's probably a key contending factor of why the headers cracked previously, and we didn't want that to happen again. And so we made a few more supports.
Oh yeah, I forgot, we did the supports on my turbos.
You can literally ever so slightly see the bracket right there where the tip of my finger is.
And that's welded to the turbine housing. I got one over here too. Just helps take some of that weight off of the manifolds, helps share it with the transmission. And it's just one, so I mean there's still technically room for expansion and growth of metal as everything heats up. Yeah. So it'll all kind of grow together and then shrink back together. He also got all the waste gates and everything taken care of, so everything is finished, plumbed. We got new hoses and new lines and everything, so it's all set up really, really nicely. Oh, we got our transmission sensors in too. Oh yeah, with our plug and play harnesses. So yeah, so the trans is all hooked up as well, conversion stuff. He did all of the wiring on that. And again, I really do hate that we couldn't show that. It's just that it was so not supposed to happen like this. Nothing has gone according to plan. We had this nice huge month planned out, and one by one every single step of the way fell apart. Man, it sucks, but that's just where we're at. So we're keeping on rolling. That's all you can do. We got the fuel system done too. It's all hidden underneath here. And it is, again, same fuel system that we went with on this car, and it's been proven to be pretty successful when the car is running, that is. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. We got new charge pipes that Doug put on yesterday as well. So anyways, today's adventures is going to consist of us getting the injectors and fuel rails put on, hooking up the last remaining fuel lines, and after that, we've got a base file all ready to get the car started up today. So before we get started though, thank you guys at FIC so much. We've got some very nice 1650cc injectors, so we're going to get these 1000cc's pulled out of here, get some 1650s put in, and that's going to definitely give us a little bit more overhead to support that fuel system and the power that we're about to be throwing at it, hopefully. It's going to be pretty wild. So right now, the time that you guys are watching this, you're probably watching it a little bit later just because of our backlog of videos, but just now getting into like Thanksgiving week and everything, so getting data logs back on the car is going to be probably a pain this week, but next week we should be able to get started really getting the data logs going and everything. I guess let's just hop into getting these injectors put on. We got our feed line that comes into the back, goes in, we'll check that out, crossover, and then our return that comes back to our regulator. So literally we gotta get the rail dropped in, tighten our feed, tighten that, do our crossover, just make sure everything's tightened up, plug our injectors in, then at that point we can connect the battery and do a pressure test on it. So, okay. Thanks, Jeff, by the way. Yeah, no kidding. Jeff at Hellhorse Performance has been helping us out a ton lately with getting a lot of these parts that we were not really able to have access to. He's made sure to get them over to us to get this thing back together. So make sure you guys go check him out at Hellhorse Performance. And you can even use code IT'S JUST6 at checkout to save a good bit off of anything that you need. By the way, guys, I know we say this every time we're doing injectors, but make sure you lube your O-rings so you don't have any spill. I promise it's not fun to have fuel squirting out the side and causing fires. Don't tear an O-ring putting them in either. Be gentle. Is this what they used on your hair this morning? You lined up? Yeah, we're good here. Make sure the injectors, actually we're gonna have to rotate them ever so slightly. You want to rotate them towards the back? Yeah, push them towards the back just a hair. Before we
get too far, I'm gonna start plugging in these injectors. Well, we're running over the last few connections just to double check over everything and make sure that it's all good. And if it is, we're gonna be getting real close to being able to get this thing a first start. So everything is ran and connected. We've got coolant hoses and everything hooked up. Our T is coming down from our heater hoses up here, going down to the turbos. Fuel line right here hooked up from the regulator to the fuel rail. Return line coming down, going back to the fuel tank.
We should be good to connect battery, and we'll just do a once over. We'll key it on and we'll let it
Listen to it, yeah.
And I'll check that one pin to see if it needs to be swapped to the other side.
Okay, she's got life. So right now, Doug is gonna be in the back, just kind of double checking to make sure that pumps are all good. Cool thing also, if you look in here, our new trans and shifter is all assembled and back in the car. That is pretty crazy. Whew, I have not sat here in a while. You ready? Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I can hear it. All right, so I'm gonna check under here. Listen to those pumps go. If you notice, Doug is turning the little set screw at the top. You see on the gauge right there, we've got base pressure, and it's increasing slowly as we turn it. We need to get that set to about 50. But we've got fuel flowing. Doug double checked. Our hob switch is right here, and what this does is it basically engages the pumps. And so we're making sure that right now, with no boost being detected, it's only turning on one pump instead of two pumps, and it is set up properly. And so how the hob switch works, once it detects X amount of boost, it will kick on and tell the fuel pump controller in the back, hey, we need 2 more pumps. And so it engages the next 2 pumps and will flow a lot more fuel. It's really efficient though, because you don't need 3 pumps running all the time. Yeah, I double checked under there. I didn't see anything leaking, so I think we're okay. All the injectors look like they're seated fine. I don't see anything dripping from them. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. One time at an event, my grandma came out and brought me some holy water. I'm gonna go ahead and, while I can, this car is named Lucifer. Yeah, that's a few drippy drops here. It's a little late on this car, but let's just, yeah, that one too. I'm not taking any chances. I'm doing whatever we can. Definitely put some on the shifter. No 4th gear misses. We'll see how well holy water works. And just for good measure, there's a little bit left. Let's just... Please be advised for this commercial break. As you guys know, we work with SK Tools a lot. Absolutely a great tool company. Right now, SK Tools has their 12 days of SK sale going on. So until December 18th, SK basically what they do is every single day for 12 days straight, they've got different sales for different items. Right now, the sale that they've got going on today is 35% off all apparel using this code right here on their site. Right now, if you guys click the link down below, you can go use that code once again, save 35% off all apparel. And if you want to keep up with what sales they've got going on, what days, make sure you go check out their social profiles, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. And they'll have updates pretty much every day, so go check it out. Speaking of apparel, did you guys know our new Christmas sweaters just dropped on the site and they're pretty stylish? You guys want to go grab them? They're limited quantity, and at the end of this giveaway, they're gone. We've only got 500 of them, so go grab them right now. Long story short, www.dls.store. Ah!
Look!
We're about to start this car. We got the tune put on. Holy crap, that was close.
You stop moving.
We got the tune put on the car. Everything is connected. Fingers crossed, hands prayed. Maybe it'll start. You ready? Yeah. Woo!
You just said we.
I heard my own echo.
You want me to go get him?
Sure.
Alright. Hold on. Hey yo, darn Trill.
Fine.
What's going on?
Okay.
Come film the car starting.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, come on, dude.
It's a touch. It's right at the low mark, but yeah.
You see any sparkles?
That's what I'm actually looking at.
I said the same thing. They were like, shut up. Shut up now.
Boy, you look like a sparkle.
Sparkle.
I don't even know how to take that.
We're all like gathered around the bed.
Gather around the engine and sing a really sad song.
Wait, hold on.
See, start up. Oh, sorry.
No, the sad song is the other car.
Yeah, if you look just that direction, then you can sing a sad song.
Ah, dude, that's
2 sad songs,
Two
actually. Rob, what you doing there, bud?
Bird up.
Bird up.
It's the final countdown. You know what would be hilarious? Hey, we should just end this video just right here. I'm gonna do a prime real quick. Every light do be kind of tripping in here, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. You want me to prime it again, or you just want me to go ahead and go for it?
You can prime again if you want to. I haven't been running a while.
Oh, God!
Jesus Christ.
That was the biggest fucking flame.
I'm so glad you got that on film.
Bro, that was insane.
That smells
I was
interesting.
not prepared for that.
Rob's childhood just flashed.
It wants to do something.
Yeah, my life That definitely flashed before my eyes. That was. I was.
Oh, I smell it.
Yeah,
Hang on.
that was.
Hang on. What's that smell?
Just the fact that it popped out.
That was from the flame that came
Yeah.
out from the bed.
Shot a huge flame.
Damn, I had the gas pedal pushed.
Push it. It ain't working.
Maybe that's the problem.
What'd you have running? That might help.
Hey, this one got unplugged. Hey, there we go. Okay, it'll do it. It'll do normal things.
All right. Hey, look, the lights went away.
There you go.
Ah, that's a better sound.
Ready?
Yeah, why not? What else?
I'm scared. I'm hiding behind the black guy.
GT5. That is smoky back there.
It's rather.
Gavin's got the biggest baby.
Open the exhaust.
That's definitely not the black car.
I forgot how quiet this car is.
That was very great, actually. That didn't go bad at all so far. Well, she's running. So what we need to do at this point, we obviously knew it was pretty much going to start up. It's the same engine that we had in the car the whole time. What we need to do now is check for leaks, and also we need to double check over all of our connections just to make sure everything's good. We're going to let it get up to temp, burp the cooling system, so that way we hopefully can get all the air out. And after that, should be able to go move it around a little bit.
I think that's all we got. We need the other stuff on the black car.
Sounds good, actually. We got out of the car and the clutch sounds good underneath it. There's no exhaust leaks. The Doug's Fab exhaust works really well. Everything seems okay. It smells
an interesting smell. What is
smells really weird. I think it's the new coating on the headers for the first time getting up to temp. Probably burning off that coating.
Looking good?
Looks great, actually. Oil temp, obviously it's just started, but oil pressure is great. It's over 100 pounds right now. All right, in gear we go.
Yeah. We got spin.
Is the speed sensor going off?
It's working. Speedometer is working.
Hey.
Alright, now put it in first gear and let it roll itself and go just see at like 5 or 10 miles an hour if it'll let you shift over, just push past that wall. Don't actually try to go in reverse, but get it in first or second and see if it lets you do that or not.
Nope.
None. Cool, that means it's working good. Okay, cool.
Nice, dude.
Like it.
Hey, that's actually good shit. Reason why we're so excited, I know this hasn't been on camera, so it sucks, but Doug had to wire in a lot of these reverse lockouts because this is not supposed to belong in this car. So what we're doing right now is verifying that the reverse lockout does work. So whenever the car is detecting that it's moving, reverse gets locked out, so you can't go into reverse, and it's working properly, which is awesome. Huge kudos to him. That's crazy, honestly.
He spent probably like a week trying to wire that in.
Yeah.
The wiring diagrams were not readily available.
Yeah, so in the meantime of him doing that, we've been out filming all the videos that you guys have been seeing, so wow, it's pretty nuts.
It's been a long time coming for this car.
Yeah, it has. I'm honestly speechless. This has been, at this point, we're not gonna be able to do too much, obviously. You guys know how this goes. And for those of you that are new, the process of data logging is essentially here just so that the tuner can see how the car is responding to the values that they have set for that tune. Currently, what we need to do is let it get up to operating temp, which is where this car is gonna be normally used at. We need to then slowly rev it a few times to a few different RPM bands, so that way they can make sure fueling up to those points is good. Then after that, we're gonna take it for a drive in second, third gear and slowly roll up and climb. It's not gonna hurt it because we're not gonna be getting into boost. That's the purpose of going very slow, is so it doesn't get into boost. And then after that, stop our log and we'll be able to send it over to him. That's pretty much all we're gonna be able to do today, but the good news is that once we get a revision back for this tune, we'll be good to start really doing some data logs. So I just cannot even believe that this thing is running. This has been
6 months.
6+ months, something like that, since this car has been able to do anything. We've got a built trans in here now. We've got 4-to-1 race headers on here. We've got
Fuel system.
a fuel system finally. We've got bigger injectors. We've got literally everything that this car has been needing from day one. And it's incredible that we're back again for phase 2 of this car. So,
And it's a daily.
oh yeah. Right now, we've got the heater on turned up all the way, so that way we can get the thermostat to start opening, making sure that we get all the air bubbles out. I'm sorry, I'm speechless. This is a lot of stress being relieved right now. Off camera, you guys really just have no clue the amount of stuff that's been going on for the last 6 months, especially involving this car. It has been extremely stressful. And Jeff at Hell Horse Performance, thank you so much for making this happen. If you guys want to go check out Hell Horse Performance, that's the twin turbo kit that's on this car. RPG engines, thank you for the engine for this car. We've got a Calimer trans in here. We've got the same thing in the black car, but this is a TR6060. Huge thanks to Ben Calimer for getting that trans to me. We've got a Driveshaft in here, finally from the Driveshaft shop. We were waiting on that for a long time. It's just crazy to see months and months of hard work from Doug, hard work from my end, trying to piece together everything. And finally we're here. I've told you guys honestly since day one of getting this car, this has been my favorite car ever, honestly. I guess I've been so bummed lately, it's just because I don't have this thing to do anything with, and I haven't had it for months and months and months. So it's back. I might not show it right now, but I'm like extremely happy about this.
Oh, it's moving.
Putting it in reverse feels great.
Ooh. Miss that sound?
Dude, I'm trying not to be like a baby back bitch and cry, but like, yeet. God, this has been a long time coming. Jesus. Before we even drive, I do want to say seriously, thank you so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, bro.
Well, no, I'm being serious. Like, bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. Seriously. 3 to 5 minutes, I forgot.
Yeah.
Let's get this log started. I got to see it in the sunlight. I just want to see what it looks like outside.
It's kind of weird seeing it outside, I'll be honest.
Dang. That's what it looks like in daylight? That's
Honestly,
crazy.
I kind of dig the dirt on it.
What you
That's
mean?
personality.
I love this thing. Wow. I can't even really fathom that this is happening. So we're gonna slowly rev to 25 and hold it for about 15 seconds. Blowing some smoke. Then after that, 3,500 RPM. We go.
How's the clutch feel?
Feels really good, actually.
Track cars are just so much cooler than drag cars. They just look so much better.
I can't deny that logic.
It's like watching your kid leave for college.
That's actually kind of how I feel right now. And the funny part is, Doug's the one that built it.
That shifter feels interesting with that trans. Holy crap.
Very kind of notchy direct.
Yeah, you gotta want that thing to go into gear. Well, it moves. Temps look great. Nothing abnormal at all. IAT's obviously staying super chilly. Slowly climb to 5,000.
They're like, oh my god.
Everybody's gotta be so excited.
I know I am.
I'm really not good at doing YouTube right now. I'm just so focused on just smiling and sitting in this damn car. I'll just roll onto it slow. So third gear, get up to 5,000. Oh, God. Man, even their base file is really not bad. And now after this, he said we can go. Come on, dude.
No way.
No. Nuh-uh.
What?
Are you fucking kidding? No. Nuh-uh. Are you kidding me? All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna clutch dump it. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Oh my god. That's freaking stupid.
That uphill was a little tough, I'm not gonna lie.
This thing is smooth. I forget about it. What the hell?
Yep, until you don't want it to be, and then it's a animal.
Yeah, this week started off pretty rough, but I'm not gonna lie. Today made up for every single bit of it. And I'm gonna let it idle for a little bit. He said another few minutes. Wow. Well, we almost didn't make it back. That was a good, real convenient place to have it die, though.
Yeah, instead of 20 feet
Yeah,
back.
yeah. On the we almost didn't make it.
What?
She died.
Once, and then the battery didn't want to start back up, so I did a little push and push.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we had to bump some.
Did it die because tune related?
Nah, it died because I hadn't gotten to play with this clutch in a minute, and the clutch is still bedding, and I just
Oh, you stole it?
not.
It kind of like blipped for a second,
Yeah.
and it kind of just like did it.
I don't know. It's not like a stall where it's like boom. It's like you try to give it enough gas, but it just,
just
like,
kinda like-
it just goes. Wow.
Yeah, we'll let it cool down. We'll pull the battery.
Yep, Scurbsty's spooling down. I hadn't heard that in so long.
That's them spinning?
Yes. They're slowly spooling down. It's about to stop.
I never noticed that.
Every time I get out of the car in the garage, I literally, like, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, this is kind of nerdy, but I would like sit in there and just like sit with my eyes closed, just like. So nice. This thing is way smoother than what I remember.
Really?
I will say though, seriously, one cool thing is that shifter is very smooth.
Yeah.
It
now I get to
likes.
hear about it.
It likes to whenever you want to go into gear, you got to be like, clunk, clunk.
Yeah,
You can't really like do like the stock S550 shifter thing where you're just like, kind of can easily slip it in.
You gotta make it happen quick.
Well, it's back. Thank the Lord. Got our data log files on here. Gonna go get these precious cargo delivered over to the tuner at Lund real quick. By the way, Lund, thank you guys so much. Between Lund, Doug, Jeff, everybody else that has had their hands in this car, Derek, everybody,
My
this
hands are in the
car, this thing is finally back. I know you're excited. I know. It's been
You're
a really,
excited.
really long time coming. But this is gonna be a wrap for today's video. We can't really do much from here. We're gonna go ahead and get these sent over to him, and we got a few days, and over the weekend, once we get back on Monday, hopefully we'll have a revised file that we can flash back onto the car and start doing some real data logs and start doing some drivability stuff. And once we work drivability out, it'll be time to strap the GT350 up to the dyno, and Sir Doug will be piloting this glorious steed to about 1,200 wheel horsepower. Oh wait, whoa, I forgot. Crap, we can't even do that yet. I gotta do clutch break-in. We'll do drivability. Then after we get drivability and the tune's pretty good, before I can even do any watt pulls in the car, I have to get this clutch broken in so that we don't mess anything up with that. So if y'all wanna see more videos of this thing, please give us some motivation. Smash that like button. This has been a day. This has been a week. This has been a month. This has been an everything. And despite everything, I'm looking past this car at so many broken pieces of cars, but at least this thing's back. It's been a long, long time coming. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget our new Christmas designs up on the site right now. www.dls.store. For now, see you guys next video.